look, the fun police. Here to arrest me, fun police?
Save it, murderess. Look, if these lunks want to fight, it's their call. But goading them on is tacky.
Goading? Who's goading? I just mentioned that I'd take the strongest one along on the next mission.
Charming.
Hey, more charming than you, at least. Though you seem to be doing all right today. Especially considering the intriguing new friend you have there.
It is very nice to meet you, Miss Murderess.
And so polite. What a catch. What say you dump Miss Sunshine here and come with me?
Hands off, Harpy. We're a team.
Oh, fine. I'll join your team. Are you happy now?
What?
Don't make that face, Irina. You know I love you. Sure, we were born into two very different worlds, but in the end, we grew up in the same one. We can at least pretend to be nice, no?
Easy for you to say. You shot me in the back on our last mission.
What can I say? It seemed like I could get two birds with one stone.
You're terrible.
Terribly glad to be teammates again, right?
Right, bestie! Give the murderess a chance.
How did I know you would say that? Listen, this is a dangerous woman we're talking about here. How is anyone supposed to trust somebody who calls herself murderess? Sure, she's all smiles and sunshine now, but you won't believe what she's capable of.
Didn't Mommy teach you to keep your mouth shut if you didn't have anything nice to say?
I didn't have a mother murderess, and you know it.
Ugh, so serious. Anyway, let's hope it doesn't affect the mission. We should get going. We're on resource gathering duty, fueling humanity's tomorrow today. Am I right? Typical curator garbage, boring as hell, but it's a paycheck.
Fine. One mission with the little rich girl. Then we're done.
You took on a new job with Irina's acquaintance, the murderess. And with a name like that, what could possibly go wrong? I love how Irina's like, you shot me in the back on her last mission, but it's not like, I can't trust you. You shot me in the back all those years ago. But it's like, no, like, murderess, you shot me in the back, like last week. What's the deal with that? So let me adjust the arts and stuff. This is who I think looks good in the school blazer. Okay. Only I get a skill.
Here I come! Hey, things up! Coming down, I'm all set over here. Flash grenade! Furious blast!
Furious blast!
Get down. Don't back.
Superior decoy round! Wild blast!
Hello? Is this thing on? I'm all alone? Is anyone there? I need a bigger gun. Help if you can. Please wake me up. Not to sound cliche, but this world sucks. Best lyrics ever. Okay, and that's cockpit mode. You have a chance of activating cockpit mode every time you try to use an art. And what that means is you lose control of your mech, you lose the ability to ascend or descend, but you temporarily become invulnerable, and all your arts are reset. So it's a good thing.
Don't move.
Huh?
Are you kidding me?
This is so unexpected.
So observant. What gave it away? I knew you were a sharp one. See, I'm allergic to sharing, so I'm afraid the reward for this job is mine.
Can't believe you're doing this.
Hey,
Really?
I could have shot you in the back. I mean, again.
You can't believe it. Also, she doesn't even use a gun, so where did that come from?
Who are they?
I told you I plan to use the winners of that fight on my next job.
We were the job? This is low, murderess, even for you.
Whatever it takes to make my dream come to fruition, sister.
You're still chasing that?
Hell yes. Now, since we're all acquainted, you have a choice to make. Give up your claim to the reward money, or we break your knees.
I want the money.
Yeah, I knew I should have shot you in the back.
You probably should have, because we're gonna make this hurt.
Right. So, hey, you guys handle this all right? I'm headed back. Make sure you grab the stuff when you're done.
Yes, ma'am.
You just signed your death warrant.
Here they come!
Just die!
Where's my skill? Right here. If you choose seed, you don't have to fight, but I think you lose the money.
Didn't know I was so popular.
What do you mean? Did you aggro someone else?
Pop up.
This isn't good.
Okay, I'm pumped.
I'm on a roll. Open fire.
I was waiting for you.
Shield ball.
Show up.
Furious blast. Shoot now while they're in there.
Here I come. Hold still.
Sonic hit. Wild smash.
Right now, pal.
Burst grenade.
Just die!
I'm safe.
Superior dive. Sonic hit.
Go.
I can't. Furious blast. Wild smash.
Scattered like leaves.
Well then. Passable.
Wasn't sure we had that one.
You clearly didn't.
I'd love to find the murderess and rearrange her face, but we'd better get back and report this.
Hey.
Welcome back. I'm so relieved you completed that resource collection assignment.
Huh? Sorry, what?
You were working with the murderess on a mission, right?
Kind of.
Well, she just came by and picked up the reward without delivering the goods. She said you'd bring them by. Gave her word on it. I told her that was against regulations, but you know how she is. Anyway, I've been sweating bullets, worried that you might not show.
I will strangle her scrawny little...
Pardon?
Nothing. She got us good this time. Us and those idiots she recruited.
What did she accomplish?
Next time, let's do a real mission, all right? One with standards. One that has nothing to do with that little princess.
We got a spherical EM mode. Damn it, I didn't even get the money. So what was the point of that? Why did I fight those guys? I guess for the XP, maybe? So she takes the money no matter what.
Oh, right. She left a message with it, too.
I bet. She just can't resist rubbing my face in it.
It's not for you, Irina. It's for your friend. Stop by anytime. I'm always game for another adventure. Then she asked me to wink, but I don't think so.
You just got yourself the world's worst fan.
Okay, so she took us on an assignment where all we had to do was walk to someplace and collect resources. Then she planned to shoot us in the back, but she didn't, even though she had the opportunity to, and then she tried to beat us up with some guys that she brought. What's the point?
This job better pay.
Anyway, want to go on another mission?
Ah, Bloom. Pleasure. I was just thinking about how much I'd enjoy working with a big strong blade like yourself again. No, I mean it. You really should take me along.
Let's go.
Wonderful. Oh, and relax. I promise not to shoot you in the back or anything.
Just completed the segment recon for that. Oh, there were 2 of them! Okay. I kind of want to go to Cauldros. So, I'm gonna...
Hey!
No. Before I was freaking out because I couldn't find Elma in her heart-to-heart at night. But we can change pets there. But this one requires a cat, and you need certain pets for certain heart-to-hearts. The pets are kind of there for aesthetic purposes. You can't really do anything with them. Let's see. Sometimes the cat shows up there. Sometimes it might be like hanging out on the counter. And later on we can get a dog. And dog required for heart-to-hearts as well. And that's those are the only animals you can get. It does say pet cat required, so that was my bad when I was being like, oh, I can't believe Elma's not showing up. What's wrong with this game? I still hate the heart-to-hearts and think they're terrible game design, but you know. Anyway.
What am I doing? I'm playing with this cat. I figured that was kind of obvious. Do I not seem like the animal-loving type to you? Believe it or not, I had a pet Siamese on Earth. On my days off, she would crawl onto my lap and let me stroke her chin while I enjoyed a good book. Petting cats always reminds me of life on Earth. What about you? Does interacting with pets remind you of anything? Your face lights up when you talk about pets. Such a powerful reaction to a lost memory. I wonder if that means it's actually a returning memory. Do you think pets could serve as a trigger to recovering your other lost memories? My lost memories have never been mentioned, since, like, the beginning of the game. Are we not concerned about that? That I still haven't regained my memory? Mind if I ask you another question? Just as a matter of personal curiosity. What animal do you think makes the best pet? If you say you're an Elma person, she calls you a freak and sets you up for surgery to dissect your brain. That doesn't surprise me. You've always had a dog-like quality about you. Oh, sorry, don't be mad. I know it sounds weird, but I mean it as praise. Because as team leader, I appreciate all of your good-natured obedience. I hope I can continue to count on your loyalty. On you loyally, serving our team and coming to our rescue when necessary. And Irina as well.
You okay?
The more I hear about this scumbag, the more I want to punch him. Men like that need their asses kicked so they can remember their proper place. Oh, hey, Bloom. Perfect timing. We were just having some emergency girl talk. You want to get in on this? After all, outside of your team with the Colonel, there aren't all that many women in Blade. Since when? It's rare that we get a chance to talk without having to hold back because some dumb guy is hanging around.
Just ignore HB and Lao there. They are not listening anyway.
I know, right? Next time we'll have to do this at a bar and talk all night long. Okay, so our girlfriend here, well, one of our fellow Blades has been putting the moves on her big time. But then she found out he's been hitting on her friends, too. He even asked me out for drinks a few times. She thought he really liked her, but it turns out he's just after every girl with a pulse. What a lowlife, right? I know, right? You better watch out for creeps like that yourself. You're a lot cuter than I am, so I bet they're all over you like a cheap suit.
If you say Irina's just as cute as you, she's like, what the hell? No, I'm not. Have you looked in a mirror lately? You're the sexiest person I've ever seen.
Good girl. And if anyone starts creeping on you, come straight to me, alright? I'll show him what we interceptors do to unruly beasts.
We've barely explored any of Sylvalum yet. So, let's do that. And we are going to make our way to Cauldros as well.
This room looks like
Oh,
bamboo.
no. I haven't yet explained what the deal is with, when you lose your skull, but I have a feeling that I'm going to be figuring out that soon enough. And, we don't actually have to get out of our skull in order to install a probe. But it's, like, hard to turn in these things. And so you have to be exactly over it. So honestly, I've just developed the habit of, like, getting out of my skull whenever I install a probe. Exploration goes so fast in a skull. Like, it's unbelievable. Hello, my name is Samuel Incline. This is a really good place to get, damn it.
What I was hoping to run into.
To get level 50 scale equipment.
His scale's about to go kaput.
Alright, well. I told you. We'd be finding it out soon. Yeah, level 20 is super weak. If it gets hit with something strong, it's done for. We'll be able to survive a lot more hits once we get level 30 scale. But I'm gonna take things slow. So, when you lose your skull, that QTE will appear. Like, you have to press the button just like with your soul voices, and if you succeed, then you get your skull back for free. You have 3 skull insurance, so even if you fail one time, you still get your skull back for free, but you lose 1 insurance. And when it gets down to 0, then you have to pay to salvage your skull, and it's a lot of money. So honestly, when your skull gets down to 1, you should just sell it and buy another one. It's much cheaper in the long run. But as long as you complete those the QTE right, you won't lose any insurance. Unless you like jump into something like the Yawning Giant or a volcano, and then you just lose your skull. You don't even have the choice to you don't even have a chance to save it. So yeah, we just have to make sure that we get those QTEs. Just to be safe, a lot of the time if my skull gets low on HP, oh, and those things are aggressive if we're in a skull. If my skull gets low on HP, then I will just get out of it because I don't want to risk it.
Another step closer to my dream.
Okay. Whoops.
Not what I was hoping to run into.
I can't see where I'm going.
Not what I was hoping to run into.
Those zigs can see you from very far away. Cauldros threshold. This is actually the more dangerous way to get into Cauldros, but I wanted to explore some more of Sylvalum anyway. I'll show you the safer way to get there in a minute. Just slant. That's basically what running around in your skull is like. You just keep like killing bugs. Well, I mean, you don't kill them, you launch them. You do damage to them and they get real mad.
Well,
So yeah, this is lava land. It's like super dangerous. I hop around a lot because I don't want these enemies, like, aggroing me. Ah! Alright, I guess I will explore a little bit. There's tons of archaeological, treasure boxes here. And everything around here wants you dead. It's like super dangerous. Honestly, I don't know how far we'll get. tons and tons and tons of ruins around here. They're mostly archaeological. Alright. So right here is one of the most dangerous places in the game. That gigantic thing, if you run into it, it will just throw you off. But if you fly around, I don't even know if it's possible to get it to attack you by jumping over it. They're like an anemone type thing, and they'll like swallow you, and they have like eyes inside them, and it's horrifying. And like one time I was fighting this and it swallowed me, and and it went into cockpit mode, and it was the scariest thing I've ever seen because it was like first person view. Okay, this is White Phosphor Lake. Phosphor is just as dangerous as lava, so you don't want to step in that. You can run into it and just throw me off like that. It's not interested in me until I get over it. But the problem is if you're fighting any other enemies here, then that big tyrant will aggro you, and it's called a filament. Those are little ones, and they're really dangerous enemies. So I don't want to do too much here. Fuck. This place is so scary, I'm just constantly on edge. Well, stop walking into the lava! Why don't you just wait outside? Then you won't be damaged. Damn it.
But I'm tougher.
I don't understand why we can't just move around like this constantly. Like, it's not taking up any fuel. Roly-poly! And I also mentioned I'd show you the easier way to get in to Cauldros. I guess you could technically do this at any time. You could swim there if you wanted to, but it's like, no. No one's gonna do that. We're just gonna go around, and then we'll end up on a beach with actually some pretty low-level monsters, which makes me think that, like, maybe they did want you to swim there. But it would take, like, 30 minutes. Look at that spear. I've seen someone get inside, without use of the flight module by, like, hopping perfectly from orb to orb. But it doesn't seem worth it to me. Inside is a very dangerous tyrant. Like a super boss. Like, not just any tyrant. Super boss. And, it's unexplored territory. So it would get you some money as well. But, no. I'm gonna wait until I get my flight module. Oh. Did I install the storage probe that I got from last mission? Yes, I'm just stupid. Hey, is everyone else okay? You're following me, right? It takes a while to get here even by Skell, so like... I think I might have passed the point where I can get off. Oopsie! A little beach around here. It seems like we're moving so much faster when I look here. No, I think I didn't. I wonder if you ever get dizzy from, like, the mech transforming like that. Or maybe, like, the cockpit's, like, weighted, so, you always stay upright. easier to see this way. Oh, yeah, over there. I didn't miss it. Land ho! Wait. Help. This isn't the right beach. There was one back there. Ah! I mean, I'm glad we got that probe installed, but that's not the beach I was looking for. Why am I having such a hard time finding this? Oh, it's right there. How did I miss that?
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
I want to climb up the mountain.
Another step closer to my dream.
Bye! You guys okay? This place, I don't remember anything about this place. I thought I did. There's a path leading up the mountain. I know there is. It takes you to the top of the volcano. Ah.
They look tough, but I'm tougher.
Here comes bad news. This scale's about to go kaput!
Fine, I won't do that.
Not what I was hoping to run into.
Let's go home. I'll come back when I have a level 30 skull. It makes a huge difference.